On June 2, 2014, a 92-year-old gas station attendant named Ronald Read passed away in Brattleboro, Vermont. For over 40 years, he quietly worked as a gas station attendant, living a life that appeared to be modest and unremarkable. But what happened after his death stunned everyone who knew him. Ronald Read had donated $8 million to his local library and hospital. How did a man with such a humble background amass such a fortune? The answer lies in his disciplined investing. Ronald Read regularly invested in blue-chip stocks and took advantage of the incredible power of compounding returns. While he may not have explicitly used systematic investment plans, SIP or lump sum strategies as we know them today, his approach reflected their core principles, making small, consistent investments over time and watching them grow exponentially. In this video, we're going to discuss how discipline and time can turn humble beginnings into massive wealth. We'll be exploring two popular strategies for mutual fund investments: systematic investment plans, SIP, and lump sum investments. Both of these methods have their unique advantages and drawbacks, but which one is right for you? If you're new to equity investing, you've probably wondered, should you invest through a SIP, making regular contributions over time, or should you go all in with a lump sum investment? Don't worry, this video will guide you through both strategies, comparing their returns and figuring out the best approach to grow your wealth. So subscribe to the channel and let's get started. First of all, let's understand the two main strategies in the compounding clash: SIP versus lump sum tactics. Understanding the difference between SIP and lump sum investing is key to choosing the right approach for your financial goals. The SIP, or systematic investment plans, involves investing a fixed amount of money regularly, usually every month. Think of it like planting small seeds in a garden. You consistently nurture it, and over time, those little seeds grow into something big. The beauty of SIP is that it helps you invest without having to time the market, which is something even experienced investors struggle with. Instead, you're putting in the same amount regularly, no matter what the market is doing. This approach is great for people who want to build wealth gradually and without feeling the pressure to make big financial decisions all at once. It's also perfect for those who prefer a disciplined way of saving and investing over the long term. This is the power behind SIP versus lump sum tactics. Now let's contrast that with lump sum investing. Here, you're putting in a large amount of money all at once. It's like planting a fully grown tree. You get immediate exposure to the market and your investment can start growing right away. But there's a catch. If you invest in a lump sum at the wrong time, like during a market peak, your investment might take a hit. However, if you time it well, you could see some substantial returns quickly. A famous example of this is Warren Buffett, who's known for making big, strategic investments in companies. His lump sum approach, combined with the magic of compounding, has earned him massive wealth. So if you have a large sum of money and you're ready to invest, lump sum could be the way to go. Both methods have their strengths, and choosing between them depends on your risk tolerance, financial goals, and how comfortable you are with market fluctuations. That's what makes this topic so exciting: the compounding clash. Now that we've explored the basics of SIP and lump sum investing, let's see how they handle one of the most important factors in investing: market timing. This is where the SIP versus lump sum tactics debate gets interesting, especially when it comes to dealing with market ups and downs. Let's start with SIP. One of the biggest advantages of SIP is that it helps reduce the risk of bad market timing. By investing a fixed amount regularly, you spread your investments over different phases of the market. Some months the market might be up, and other months it might be down. But with SIP, you average out the cost of your investments over time. This strategy is known as rupee cost averaging, and it's one of the reasons SIP is such a powerful tool in volatile markets. You're not relying on luck or trying to guess the perfect moment to invest. Instead, you're consistently putting your money to work regardless of market conditions. Now let's look at lump sum investing. With this strategy, market timing becomes much more critical. You're putting in a large amount of money all at once, so if you happen to invest during a market peak, your investment could take a hit if the market drops soon after. This makes lump sum investing more sensitive to market fluctuations. However, if you time it right, you could see significant returns quickly. The key here is understanding that lump sum investing comes with more risk tied to market timing, which can either work for or against you depending on when you invest. This is truly the compounding clash. While SIP offers a way to navigate market volatility by spreading out investments, lump sum gives you the potential for faster growth if the timing is right. Both strategies have their pros and cons, but understanding how market timing affects them is crucial for making the right investment decision. After market timing, another critical factor is discipline and regularity. This is where the two strategies differ in how they fit into your financial lifestyle. First, let's talk about SIP. One of the biggest benefits of SIP is how it promotes financial discipline. With this method, you're committing to invest a fixed amount at regular intervals, typically every month. This setup makes it easier to stick to a plan because the process is automated, helping you save and invest consistently without second-guessing or timing the market. It's perfect for people with a steady income who want a reliable way to grow their wealth without feeling overwhelmed by making big financial decisions all at once. On the other hand, lump sum investing requires a different mindset. Since you're investing a large amount of money all at once, it can be challenging for those who don't have a significant amount of savings ready to go. This approach might not be ideal for someone with an irregular income, or if you're hesitant about putting a big chunk of money into the market at one time. However, if you do have a windfall or extra cash on hand, like a bonus or inheritance, lump sum investing can be a powerful way to take advantage of market opportunities quickly. So when comparing SIP versus lump sum tactics, it's important to consider your income flow and how comfortable you are with making regular, smaller investments versus one large investment. Both approaches require discipline, but SIP helps build that discipline over time, making it easier for those who need a more structured way to invest consistently. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more topics like this, comment the word "more" so I know. All right, the next important factor is how to handle risk management, which is crucial when making any investment. For SIP, one of the key advantages is how it helps manage the impact of short-term market volatility. When you invest regularly through SIP, you're buying more units when the prices are low and fewer units when the prices are high. This approach helps balance out your investment costs over time, making it less sensitive to the market's ups and downs. Essentially, SIP acts like a cushion, reducing the risk of making a bad investment during a market high and protecting your long-term returns. In contrast, lump sum investing places your entire investment at the mercy of the market at the time of investment. If you happen to invest when the market is at a peak, the risk of facing short-term losses increases. This means lump sum investments can be more prone to the shocks of market volatility in the short run. However, over the long term, the market typically rises. So if you have a solid investment strategy and the market rebounds, lump sum investments can still lead to substantial gains. So when it comes to risk management, SIP provides a more gradual entry into the market, helping you navigate volatility with less stress. On the other hand, lump sum investing might be riskier in the short term, but for those who can ride out the waves, it could offer quicker growth. Now that we've covered risk management, let's move on to something that really catches everyone's attention: return potential. In the compounding clash, SIP versus lump sum tactics. Understanding the difference in how each strategy grows your money is essential. Starting with SIP, the beauty of this method is its ability to harness the power of compounding over time. Even though the market may go through ups and downs in the short term, consistent investments made through SIP can lead to significant returns in the long run. Each small investment builds on the last, and as time goes by, your earnings begin to compound, creating a snowball effect. This makes SIP an excellent choice for those who want to steadily grow their wealth without worrying about the market's day-to-day fluctuations. On the other hand, lump sum investing gives you immediate exposure to the market. If you invest during a market upswing, the returns can be substantial, and you could see your wealth grow faster than with SIP. But here's the tricky part: timing the market perfectly is extremely difficult, even for seasoned investors. If you get it right, lump sum investing can deliver impressive results. However, if the market dips soon after your investment, you could face short-term losses, making this approach riskier unless you're prepared to hold on for the long haul. This brings us back to the heart of the compounding clash. While SIP offers steady growth by taking advantage of compounding over time, lump sum investing can deliver faster results but comes with the challenge of market timing. It's all about understanding which strategy suits your risk tolerance and long-term financial goals. Another key factor in the compounding clash is flexibility. Flexibility is crucial when your financial situation changes, and it can make a big difference in how you manage your investments. SIP stands out when it comes to flexibility. You have the option to increase, decrease, or even pause your investments based on your financial needs at any given time. Let's say you get a raise. You can easily adjust your SIP to invest more each month. On the flip side, if money gets tight, you can lower your monthly investment or pause it altogether without having to go through any complicated processes. This adaptability makes SIP an ideal option for those whose income or expenses fluctuate. It allows you to maintain control over your financial planning while continuing to build wealth through compounding. In contrast, lump sum investing is less flexible. Since you're putting a large amount of money into the market all at once, you don't have the same ability to adjust your investment later on. If your financial situation changes and you want to invest more, you'll need to make another separate investment, which could be less convenient. Plus, if you've already committed a big sum and the market drops, you may not have the flexibility to adjust the timing or amount of your investment. In SIP versus lump sum, this flexibility factor can be a game changer depending on your personal circumstances. SIP gives you room to adapt as your life changes, while lump sum requires a more fixed approach. So if having the freedom to tweak your investments is important, SIP might be the better choice for you. Now, the big question in SIP versus lump sum is which is a better mode of investing? This is where things get interesting, as both strategies can perform differently depending on the market conditions. And that's why we have called this the compounding clash. If you invest a lump sum and the market corrects shortly after, you might regret not going the SIP route. Why? Because with SIP, you would have been able to buy more units of your mutual fund at lower prices during the market dip, effectively lowering your average cost. This is one of the key benefits of SIP in a falling market. By spreading out your investment over time, you can take advantage of lower prices when they come. On the flip side, if the market is on a steady rise, like what we saw after the 2019 worldwide crash, a lump sum investment would outperform SIP. In this scenario, your full investment would have benefited from the upward movement, growing faster than if you had spaced out your investment through monthly contributions. Lump sum can benefit from sharp market recoveries. SIP offers consistency and risk management, especially in volatile markets. After all, in the compounding clash, the best strategy comes down to your financial situation and cash flow. If you're a salaried professional with a regular monthly income, SIP might be your ideal choice. By investing a fixed amount each month, you can build your wealth without putting too much strain on your finances. It's a disciplined, steady approach that allows you to make the most of your income without needing to time the market. Plus, it helps smooth out the market's volatility over time. But what if you have a lump sum sitting in your bank account? In that case, investing it all at once can be a better option than letting the money sit idle. Why? Keeping it in the bank might lead to an opportunity cost, meaning your money won't grow as much as it could if you invested it right away. By putting that lump sum into the market, you allow it to start compounding immediately, which can lead to a larger corpus in the long run. Ultimately, the decision between SIP versus lump sum tactics depends on your cash flow and financial goals. If your income is steady and you prefer a gradual approach, SIP offers flexibility and risk management. But if you have extra funds ready to go, a lump sum investment might give you faster growth. The key is aligning your investment method with your financial circumstances, ensuring your money works for you as efficiently as possible. Now, before you make a choice, there's a few things to consider before making your choice in the compounding clash. These elements will help you make informed decisions, ensuring your investments align with your financial goals. First, think about the amount you want to invest. If you have a regular income flow, such as a monthly salary, SIP is an ideal choice because you can invest a portion of your earnings consistently without straining your finances. For example, if you're a salaried professional, SIP makes it easy to put money aside for the long term. On the other hand, if you have idle cash sitting in your bank account, a lump sum investment might be more appropriate, allowing your money to start working for you immediately. Next, consider your financial goals. If you're aiming for long-term objectives like wealth creation, retirement, or funding your children's education, SIP can help you reach those targets gradually. You can even use a SIP calculator to estimate your returns and see if you're on track to meet your goals. However, if you already have a lump sum of money and want to invest it in equities, lump sum investing can help you earn higher market-linked returns than letting that cash sit in a savings account or traditional investments like fixed deposits. A lump sum calculator can also show you the future value of your investment. Finally, the type of fund you invest in matters. Equity funds, which are highly volatile and sensitive to market fluctuations, are often better suited for SIPs because they help you average out the costs during market swings. In contrast, debt funds are generally more stable, meaning they could offer similar returns whether you invest through a SIP or lump sum. If you're looking for low-risk options, debt funds might be a safer bet, providing more predictability in returns. By keeping these factors in mind, you can better navigate and make the right decision based on your personal financial situation and goals. To sum up the whole discussion on the compounding clash, SIP versus lump sum tactics, it's clear that the choice between these two methods comes down to your specific investment goals and how much risk you're willing to take. SIP is particularly beneficial for those who want to ease into investing while managing their monthly finances. On the other hand, if you have a lump sum of money sitting in your bank account, investing it all at once can help you take advantage of potential market gains. But remember, both SIP and lump sum investing require you to stay invested for an extended period to truly benefit from the power of compounding. Also, the purpose of this video is to educate you on various aspects of investing and not to give you any specific investment advice. Investing involves risks and uncertainties, and you should always do your own research and consult with qualified professionals before making any financial decisions. However, past performance does not guarantee future results, and you should always consider the risk of investments before putting your money at stake. Now, if you found this video helpful, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Do not hesitate to share this video. It may help someone. Subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts on today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.